Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Let Us Be Sustainable. And today I'm going to give an update on the dahlia tubers that I have in the refrigerator. The current temperature in the refrigerator is, I don't know if you can see that, 45.4 Fahrenheit. So I'm going to start taking them out and inspecting them all to see how they're faring out, and because it's already the middle of January 12th, I believe. I'm gonna look at the calendar, but I think it's the 12th. So we're gonna look inside. I'm gonna take them all out and look at them individually. So let me set up and I'll be right back. Okay, these are the first 7 containers that I just pulled out. This is Nicholas. What do we got? They're firm. Yeah, that's pretty good. I have another tuber in here, I know. There you go. There. Another Nicholas. They're nice and firm. There's no rot. So let me put that back in there. Let's move on to the next one. So Nicholas is doing good inside the refrigerator. There's some condensation on the cover, but that's okay because there's got to be some kind of humidity. Can't be completely dry or they'll desiccate. So far it's holding up. Let's move on to the next one. This one is LeBaron. Here we go. There it is. Small little tuber. Again, it's still firm. No rot. That's good. Put you back in there. Let me see what's on this side. I feel one right here. Oh, wow, this is a big clump. Okay, what do we got? No rotting. Firm. Be good. It seems to be doing great. We're okay. So it is possible to keep your dahlia tubers in a refrigerator. Okay, for overwintering. I mean, this is my first year doing this with dahlias. And so far, so good. This one doesn't have condensation, but the tubers are doing pretty good in here too. Okay, this one is Yellow Star. Okay, this one had a lot of condensation on it. and you can see where it's damp. But when you go further down, it's dry. So that's why the peat moss is important, because it absorbs the moisture. And this is a big tuber, actually. It's a big clump. And I have it facing downwards, because this is the actual stem. If the moisture does accumulate, I don't want it to keep heating the top of the stem that I cut off, or else it'll travel down and rot into the main tuber. This way, when it's down, here's where I cut it off, and I put the sulfur powder, and it kind of sealed it off to prevent rot. But you can see this tuber is solid. It feels a little damp. Even with the dampness, it's doing well. So I'm going to put that back here. And cover it back up again. So this yellow star is doing well. Let's see what it does in a couple of more months. Yep. Okay, what's this one? Sam Hopkins. All right. Where is Sam Hopkins? Okay. Okay, these feel a little soft, but still no sign of rot. Still pretty decent. So let's see what this one turns out. And I think it's the only tuber I have in here. Okay. So this is the only tuber I have of Sam Hopkins. And I think this is the mother tuber. And this is the tuber that she produced. Okay. But still, pretty decent. So far, so good. Looking like this will be a good way for me to keep the dahlia tubers over winter if this works out. Again, it's my first time attempting to do this. I'm learning as I go. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, I would love to hear it. But so far, I'm happy with the results that I'm getting. I'll check the other three. The idea of growing dahlias is great, but storing them was a bit of a challenge, especially when you've never done it before. But, you know, live and learn. Here we go. Look at that clump. And again, this is the stalk for the stem of the flowers. And I cut it, sealed it with the sulfur powder, and I buried it upside down in the peat moss. That way, if the condensation were to come down, it wouldn't hit the actual stem and rot this way. This way, it's going down, it's protected. Let's put this one back. Okay, we're doing good. All right. And this one is Matiste. Not doing fine. All right. Move on to the next one. So far, so good. No rot. No rotting, no desiccation. Okay. We're good. And this is Tahiti Sunrise. Another clump. Again, this is the stem. This is the mother tuber. Solid. No gushiness. And that's the stem. See how it's desiccating there? It's dry. But the rest of the, where the eyes are connected down here, they're pretty decent. This is a nice clump, which come later on in the season I'll be able to divide as soon as I see the eyes popping out to make more than one plant. So let's get this back down there. Make sure that I put it back upside down. The tag. Okay. Okay, I'm down to the last one. Okay, moisture. It's fine. It's not a lot. This is Duet. And this one is right here. Okay. Yep, nice and firm. No rotting. So far, so good. So, okay, so these 7 that I inspected seem to be fine. Let's get him back in here. Because it has to be facing down. I gotta do a better job than that. Hold on. Let's try it. Let's do it this way. There we go. This can be a little messy. So make sure you prepare your counter. That was Duet. Okay, so far so good. So that was 7 containers, 7 cultivars, and they are doing okay. They were firm, no gushy parts, no rotting, and they're at the right temperature, so they're storing well in the peat moss. They got an appropriate amount of moisture to keep them from desiccating and not so much where they would rot. That's the balance you're trying to get. So that is it for now. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. If you have any questions or any suggestions for the future, let me know. As again, this is my first time around. It still remains to be seen if they will sprout come later on during the season, for growing season. But for right now, I'm okay with the results, and I post the next update with the next 7. All right, thank you for watching. See you later.